Let's see, I finished my associate's degree this last semester in child development, and this semester I'm finishing up my general education classes for the transfer curriculum, and I will be transferring to Concordia University, and I'm actually triple majoring: my parent and family educator license, my birth through 3 license, and my child development bachelor's degree. It should take me about 2 years with those, but I've got a lot of classes that are transferring in that will go directly into those bachelor's degree requirements. And then the way that Concordia has it set up, we do almost a full transfer with them, so everything from here is able to go into there. Initially, I really just wanted to be involved with children and to be able to make a positive impact on their life, but once I started teaching, I realized I really wanted to go beyond the children and get to the parents, which is why I'm getting into parent education. As a teacher in a daycare, you hit the children, but you only have them for a short amount of time, and they leave your room and they forget you, and they may forget the things that you taught them, but if you reach the parents, especially the ones that want to be reached, then you've made a bigger difference. I knew that I wanted to continue school, and I found Dakota County Technical College and realized I could get my associate's degree here, and I had a lot more opportunities. The lab and the experiences that we have with the die cuts and all of the materials were really helpful. I didn't have that at my last college. And very soon after I started, I was actually given an opportunity for an internship in a family home daycare. And so that was my first experience, kind of out of the box, something new to me, and I learned a lot about in-home daycares. And then I actually, once I received my certificate here, I started teaching. And through classes here, I was able to become the actual curriculum coordinator for my daycare because of the curriculum that I was allowed to make through classes here. I built up such a large binder that they gave me that job. And because in our program here, we are taught to do infants and toddlers and preschool and kindergarten, so I was able to really hit all ages and really help out my center. Through this program and the confidence that they've given me and my knowledge, I've been able to work with all ages. The most important thing to me is parents that are in their 40s will call me when they have problems with their children.
Wow.
They respect me and my knowledge, and that's what makes me want to keep going. That's what makes me dig for answers. If a parent mentions the BPA and infant bottles and whether it's something they should be worried about, I'll go home and spend 5 hours researching it and seeing if I can find the answers to them.
Wow.
So that's the main thing. And starting school here, Jill and Dawn have just been so supportive, and they really push us, and they really push us into new things. The contacts that they have allowed me to not only my internship and practicum, but I actually did a shadow study at an early childhood special education. So I had my first experience with an autistic classroom. Our child development is such a core of anything else that on the way to my parent education license, I will just get my child development major, because behind any age level, child development is the foundation. For my practicum, being that I had already been a teacher, I asked Jill, what can you do for me? What can you show me that I don't know that will put me outside the box again? And I had the awesome opportunity to work with Minnesota Child Care Resource and Referral. Parent Aware is a program that's set up to give quality ratings to daycares and in-home family cares. And it's really looked at for something for parents, so parents can have an additional way to look at the quality of daycares. And these daycares are looked at probably triple the time that the licensing standards are. It's very tough to go through, and they are rewarded for going through this process. And for a summer, I was able to work on that program and really learn a lot. It really sent me in a completely different direction. Well, I think that the main piece is that there's so many new developments in the changes that we know, like as far as what children need and what children, how they're learning and the things that they need. And I think to be able to give them that, to be able to support them, because things are difficult with economic time and with with the change in having to work, if both parents are in work and they have to leave their children with someone all day, they want to know that it's with a quality daycare, and they deserve to know that. And the parent and education piece of my life will allow me to provide trainings to parents, provide, in-home visits to give them the advice and the tools to do what they need.